whole time.
We've been on mute this whole time.
Wow!
That sucks.
Yay! It's fine. Does that mean that we can re-roll everything?
It does not. Greetings and salutations. I'm Zook, your lovable dungeon master, bringing you a Geekz Anonymous video. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. If I sound a little annoyed, it's because we've been on mute this whole time. Just to fill you in, I'm not going to redo anything, but... God damn it, that sucks. They went into the depths of the cave after the Drow City, and they tried to go to sleep, but something pierced into their brains and has established a psychic link, showing them a city with odd geometries and spires of obsidian, and they felt the presence of a giant brain with tentacles.
Let's just light it on
reach
fire.
into their brains and has not let go.
I'm gonna go back to just light it on fire.
So far, there haven't been any actual negative effects, but we're not sure how long that is going to last.
Electrocute it.
To go over some brief things.
I know how both a concentration and an instant lightning spell.
We had a few followers off stream. Wordy Birdie, Kitty Kai, Kari, and Liliana Eveline have all followed off stream. We thank you very much for your support, as well as Chisholm for being our patron. So we're pretty much caught up. I'm sorry you missed. It was actually pretty cool, but we'll never get that footage back. Alright, so we'll continue on. You have that psychic link established. You know where the Mind Flayer City is.
So, I'm trying to imagine how Neeq would react to a psychic link here.
Screaming intensifies.
She'd be curious as fuck.
Our brains are haunted.
Haunted brains. You like eggs?
Oh my god, a connection to the Mind Flayer for Neeq would be hysterical. Do you like eggs?
See, it's a feeling like someone is literally hovering over you.
I don't like that.
So you're gonna see Neeq rolling around on the ground trying to get rid of the feeling.
Yeah, you know that uncomfortable feeling when someone who's taller than you just stands right behind you?
Yeah, I elbow those people in the fucking nuts.
Yeah, but there's no one there to actually elbow.
I don't like
It's basically that feeling that you're feeling right now.
I don't know this feeling.
I know you don't, because you're a Gigantor.
I mean, I'm not the tallest one in my family.
Okay.
My uncle's almost a foot taller than I am.
So what do you guys do?
I'm warring between meta brain and non-meta brain. Because meta brain wants to just fuck off and leave.
I'll be honest, the only thing running through my head right now is, okay, show me on the zone where it touched you.
Right in here.
I can't show you the inside.
It has basically skull fucked Rada, and she doesn't appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you go?
Hi, yes, low, no.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Because, I feel like she'd be up in the air right now, and it would basically be
It would be caution warning with, I want to fucking kill this thing.
So what did I say?
Hi, yes, low, no.
Okay, so yes, she's just gonna follow the path and go towards the city.
You get that feeling almost like when almost when the Felusian, the doppelganger, that grin just kind of comes into your head. You know it's not the doppelganger, but that whole, you're doing exactly what I want you to do, pierces in. But then there's that hopelessness, like, what other choice do you have? And you continue down the path. It takes a few days,
You crazy piece of shit.
and you have felt his presence amongst you. In fact, since it's been 3 days, you're gonna have to roll 3 more times. Do you have any advantages against charms or anything
Yes.
like that? Let me see if it's a charm effect.
Elves do get that.
Oh, I wish we had one more level.
Or if it's qualified as an enchantment.
I wish we had one more level. Actually, no, it wouldn't matter because it's not Fey. It's not elemental or Fey.
Nope, it is an aberration if I recall correctly.
No,
Yeah.
it is not a charm effect. So, it's a normal thing.
I'm activating Indomitable. Allow me to reroll that.
Okay.
So that was a net one.
That's a double nat 1. So you
Shit.
feel that presence on the first night afterwards.
Damn, the dirty songs aren't keeping it out anymore.
Okay, Aziraphale. That is a fail on the first night.
Cool.
Okay,
Love
so
it.
you all
Great.
have that presence as you continue on.
And I'm just gonna keep singing lewd songs at the top of my fucking brain.
And that's when you get into the ruins of what looks like a city. A beautiful city. Like, you know right away that this is a Dwargar stronghold. And if it weren't for that sort of, like, racial prejudice that dwarves have towards Dwargar, you would be very impressed. Even though that's still there, you can't help but appreciate the architecture that just works with the actual natural caverns. The structure is just slightly more twisted than the actual dwarf society.
Wish they
Needs
weren't
more-
such pieces of shit.
Needs more green.
You see a few more of those mechanisms that you saw when you first came into the Underdark, where those, what seems like years ago, now that you've been in the Underdark for so long, you first pressed in, and they're just working. But that's when you notice there's no Dwargar standing or walking around. And as you get further and further into the city, the flickering lights of the mushrooms, of the illuminated mushrooms in the area, reveal bodies lying everywhere. Women, children, and men alike. Dwargar, all dead throughout the city.
Oh god, it really stinks.
Entire city, and that's when the waft of the decay hits your noses. Oh, by the way, both of you have 1 level of exhaustion because you did not get a night's rest.
We haven't gotten any rest at all in the 3 days.
You've gotten a short rest, but it wasn't enough to...
Where's
Where's what?
how do you do that?
Just say that you, like, right on your character sheet somewhere, so you have 1 level of exhaustion. That'll go away after 1 night of 1 long rest. But as long as you have the psychic link going, you're not gonna get, oh shit. So you have 1 thing of exhaustion as well, and so does Aziraphale.
What a bitch. Stupid brain. I'm gonna set it on fire and then I'm gonna take a nice long nap.
And that's when you notice that the bodies, each dead Dwargar that you see, it has a caved-in skull. And it looks like there is nothing inside.
Like something
The
bashed in or
brains
something
are
opened out?
void. It looks like something pierced into...
Hold on, gotcha.
Yes, pierced into the skulls, basically jaws of life it, and pulled the brain out.
My brain just went silly straw route. And
Arcana check.
Sure. Arcana, nature, or history would all work.
25.
25, okay.
Because out of character, I know exactly what that means.
I think it's all int, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
So
believe so, yeah.
Eat that 20 to intelligence check.
I mean, I got a 13, so not great, but not awful.
So, I mean, they have been called mind flayers. It kind of makes sense that they're flaying minds. You are familiar with with the extraction stories, these beings that would literally pull your brains out. You know, they've been calling them mind flayers, they've been calling them illithins, and it never really stuck. It never clicked. But then you remember these tales of the octopus people.
Yeah.
These nightmares that they would tell you about not venturing too far into mines, not venturing too far into the mountains. These creatures that would
That's fine.
use their tentacles to rip. Some of them would grip around your head. The others would pierce into your mind, extracting your very being and into their own consciousness.
Neeq is leaving now. Neeq is leaving now.
The things of nightmares.
Neeq is leaving now.
You may pick one thing specifically about an illithid that you know that no one else here has.
I don't know. Like, huh?
Any stat.
Oh, stats.
Any stat you
Okay.
want, I will give you. Their actions, their strengths, there are no weaknesses, so I'm not going to have you wasted on that. Their hit points and their armor class. I will let you choose from any one of those.
The armor class.
They have an armor class of, if they're wearing armor, they usually go with breastplates, and they have an armor class of 15. If they are not wearing armor, they have an armor class of 11.
Easy to hit. Hopefully squishy.
If they don't eat your brain.
Neeq is still leaving.
So, Neeq turns around.
Just start counting bodies. That's a lot.
Yeah, no, you see Neeq just, like, mid-stride, just spins around and starts walking back the other way.
Come follow Neeq.
Yeah.
You feel the back of your gear pull you up
Yeah!
as you see Aziraphale behind you lift you up, and he turns around and he gives you a look on the way through, and then to you, and just starts heading towards deeper into the city.
Neek's like scrambling. No octopus people! No!
Are they octopuses or are they squids? Did you just not have?
They are kobolds. Kobolds don't understand.
No, this conversation she's having with Rada. Oh, wait, what do they qualify? I guess we'll kill one and count them.
I rolled a 13. I know enough to know that they're called mind flayers.
Yeah. I would say you probably call them the calamaris. I think that makes more sense. The calamaris.
The calamars, okay.
Yeah, your people call them the calamaris. Yeah, I think that makes more sense.
No calamari!
No calamari! And you venture further and further and further into the city. And that's when I'm going to have everyone roll a perception check.
I don't wanna!
I just realized I'm supposed to have a damage on that.
Nat 20.
Natural 20, alright.
Yay.
Math. I have to do
I'm a
fucking
dumb
math
boy.
perception.
Excuse me.
Did our proficiency bonus go up?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, 26.
26, okay.
Hang
So,
I gotta get my fucking advantage D20.
you got a natural 20.
Oh shit, I got a 26.
26, so both of you.
And then I got a nat 20.
Just out of the corner of both of your eyes, you see something skirt by on all fours. You're not sure what it was. You didn't get a good look because it was a little past your dark vision, but you saw it, and it was disturbing. It wasn't an animal with fur, and it didn't have a face.
Oh god.
That's
what I think it is.
It was on all fours, and it almost looked reminiscent of what you had seen before. A little tiny creature
Nope.
on all fours.
Nope, nope,
A
nope.
brain with legs that scurried across. I'm just gonna place him right there. That's when you see something else move. Scurry across.
Now.
You see it's another one. And then another one. And then another one.
Con check to try to identify.
Sure.
19.
19, okay.
I'm getting good at Arcana checks.
Did you want to make a roll?
Nature?
No.
No.
It ain't
This would
natural.
be Arcana or History.
I rolled a natural 2, so no way
Yeah,
I know what
no.
I am not
anything is.
proficient in either of them, and it would be a -2.
I'm not walking up to them thinking, friend!
What?
10.
10. Okay, so you know these creatures as intellect devourers. They were pets created by... There are some species that generally just can't become mind flayers because their body and size just aren't compatible with
Halflings, gnomes.
anything that's
Kobolds.
too short. Kobolds. And they turn them into their pets. These intellect devourers. You got 19. You don't know a whole lot about them, but you know that they are notorious for devouring brains, as their
More brain-eating motherfuckers.
names.
How about I
speak.
just call some lightning and...
And that's when you see one jump into the air by you and into a corpse. And actually burrows itself inside of the
Right,
corpse
I forgot
itself.
they could do that.
Oh, it's so gross.
And you see these tendrils come around and like force itself underneath the skin. And the eyes of the Dora go,
Now.
and it stands. And it hasn't done anything yet. It's just looking at all of you. And then another one stands. And then another. And then another.
Hey, we have more machines around, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I like that. Yep.
Eventually you are surrounded in the middle of the city. Surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of these intellect devourers. These creatures. Every dead body that you saw going into this city is now standing up and looking at you. What do you guys do?
Neeq tried to leave. Neeq tried to leave.
I mean, in theory, the big brain in the pool wants us to keep going in one direction, right? From
That's what
what?
it seems like.
I'm just gonna keep walking in that direction. See if they stop me.
You keep going. And then you get up to a group that is blocking your path and they're just staring at you. They all blink in unison.
I got an appointment with the big brain in the pool. Please move.
They hold up their arm.
Now.
Okay, fair enough.
Are any of you doing anything else?
I'm gonna cast Call Lightning, a 4th level spell.
Okay.
And here's where we die.
And we're gonna hop off this session with a skill challenge.
Brains.
I didn't say I was attacking the brains.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I asked if we had the machines nearby.
Okay.
Because they kaboom when they kill them.
Oh God. You sassy bitch.
Alright, we are still entering a skill challenge.
Yeah.
They have read your
Intention.
intentions.
Fucking second. I hate second monsters. This is why I usually invest in a lead helmet.
Okay. So, you begin conjuring for a moment. There's a crackle of electricity in your eyes as the clouds above you begin to coalesce and dense. And there's a little mist in the air, and then a... Where are you sending your first bolt?
I didn't know you could get meteorological effects on the ground.
You can.
I have a range of 120 feet. Is there a machine within that range?
Several.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for one that's in the center of a couple of them.
Okay.
That so that if one explodes, I get some range on it.
Okay, I will have you make a spell check.
So what do I add to that?
You're gonna do your
my
spell
modifier?
attack modifier.
So 4. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that would be 4 plus your proficiency bonus.
Oh, that's right. Oh, nice. 8.
Yeah.
16.
16. Okay. All right. So there's a crash of electricity, and it zaps into one of the machines, and it was one of the Badger Kings that you fought before. And you see it turn around. It was mining one of the walls, and you see it begins to glow red hot, and then there's a blast of electricity out from it, and then just a combustion as it takes out a good 12 of the Duergar in the area. What are you doing? They're all starting to approach you.
And this is why I get creative with my shit.
Excuse me while I just double check something I have.
Okay,
Something
so
you're proficient in. It
Yep.
can also be your weapons, because you're also proficient in those.
Neeq is very proficient with her weapons.
Yes, you are.
Oh, my attack bonus went up because of
You're also proficient in all of those skills.
Maybe I should take the skilled feat. Get rid of some of these.
That's what I'm doing next. Because I am skilled in.
Great for skills.
I am
Yeah.
I am skilled in nothing.
Yeah. But
I
you're
have-
also skilled in your weapons.
Yeah, I have 4 actual skills that I'm proficient in,
Right.
and then a shit ton of fucking
Yeah.
spells.
Right.
Okay, so what is the purpose of this? Are we going forward? Are we trying to get around them?
The purpose would be to get by these guys. Yes.
But Neeq wants to leave.
It's up to Neeq. Aziraphale will try to get you.
I know!
But does Neeq?
Neeq knows. Aziraphale already did it.
There is precedent.
There is precedent. Yep.
Oh, I can't brain today.
Also, I really like Call Lightning too. It's a nasty. That's another nasty spell. That's
It really
D10s.
is. Yeah. Yep. And it just
And
keeps
it's
going.
concentration.
Yep.
That's cool.
Wait, I have that. I should remember I have a +1 weapon.
Okay, fairly straightforward. Neek's probably going to try to cut a pass through.
Okay.
'Cause
Go ahead and make a weapon attack.
I get a +10 to this. It's nasty.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
Modded 20.
Modded 20. Okay. As you realize that you're backed in the corner, that kobold instinct to just go
Go!
kicks in, and you see red.
Neek, gotta go fast.
Go fast! Neek is...
And you see a path straight forward.
Neek is fast.
And that's when you take your specialized chain weapon that you made and that you had made, and your other one, and you become a typhoon of a kobold in chains. And you just start whipping around, and you clear a nice big path straight forward.
When did we end to Helsing?
What do you do?
Neek
Crowd
is...
surf.
Neek
Acrobatics.
is a lawnmower.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
So I actually have a good acrobatics.
For every one that she seems to bring down, you see once the body falls, another intellect devourer just sprawls through the crowd and jumps into it, and it rises again. So she's making leeway, but there's no room for you to go behind her. So you begin jumping from Duergar to Duergar to Duergar. One actually slams their fists together and boosts themselves up that you've seen Duergar do before. You use that as momentum to flip up into the air and over. And that's when you see Aziraphale begin to charge forward, just head down and straightforward. He's going to make a skill check. And he does okay. All right.
He doesn't fail, and that's the important
Rada,
part.
what are you doing?
I need to remember I have spells.
Oh, these are Durgar.
These are Durgar. Technically.
Physically.
They used to be. Physically, yeah, physically. And they have access to their abilities.
Which means, one near me is probably wearing some sort of metal.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Yeah.
Can one be wearing a helmet?
Sure, absolutely.
Excellent. So, time to cook a brain.
Okay. Go ahead. Make another Arcana check.
Time to cook a brain. Nice! That's a yes, I'm gonna say. I'm assuming.
What did you get?
15.
Yes.
And
okay.
my
So
modifier.
23.
Yeah, my modifier's an 8.
And it
So,
goes,
yeah, 23.
because you're using a resource, it actually lowers the difficulty since you're using spells.
Yeah.
Because for every spell that you waste is another spell that you don't have during the next encounter.
I know.
So, you look and you see this group of soldiers, all with just half of their faces removed, and you can see that alien brain just pulsating from inside, a little tendril peeking out. And you see that those helmets, that nice big packed in group of soldiers, and you just reach forward and you take that metal and it glows red hot, and you just hear this high pitch,
Scream like a pig!
as you can see their brains literally boiling, and the group falls. And you begin making more headway. It's your turn.
Damn, Rada. I'm scared.
So let's see.
Also, I just realized something. Heat metal doesn't actually work on my character.
Doesn't work on mine either. Doesn't even work on my weapon anymore because my weapon isn't even metal.
Hey, yeah, that doesn't really work on any of us. Because we just build our weapon out of the dragon.
So I'm cutting down these bodies, and more intellect devourers are coming out and jumping in.
And jumping in, yes.
Not sure they'd want to jump in the ones that just went down. They can if they want to.
I mean,
Probably not a good idea.
Technically, they can put them back together.
Yeah, but heat metal's concentration.
So did you lose? Oh, if it's concentration, you lost your call that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
Perception to start targeting the ones that don't have bodies yet as I make my way through.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
As I would blast and do this.
It's going to be a higher difficulty for this one.
Okay. 23.
23, okay. So you're looking around for some sort of opening, some cluster of just regular bodies. And then you notice that there is a group of younger ones. And they seem to be avoiding these ones, probably because they're just not developed enough.
Right.
Or you're not sure why, because you're dumb.
I am dumb. Intelligence 6.
But you notice that they seem to be staying away from the children. And you use that to your advantage, and you still cutting your way through, you're able to get to that point where there is a large cluster of them. Probably this used to be a school of some sorts. And you charge your way through and make more leeway. It is Aziraphale's turn. Aziraphale... There's really nothing he can do. Because he is not proficient in...
Oh, he's not proficient in shit.
Proficient in... Yeah, he's going to have to take an auto-fail. So, Aziraphale continues charging forward, and at which point you see Durgar just begin swarming him and grabbing a hold of him, and his momentum has come to a halt. and he is going to give you guys an automatic failure.
Maybe.
Arcana to try to figure out a weakness.
Sure.
Like if there's a sound or something else that'll fuck with them. 27?
They have absolutely no vision beyond 60 feet.
Huh.
They have blind sight otherwise. But
They're
beyond
blind?
60
Beyond
feet,
60 feet.
yeah, they have no sight.
They have no eyes.
So if we can get away from them, far enough away from them, they'll just lose track of us.
Well, if they have blind sight, what do they rely on for their vision? Is it sound? Is it vibrations? Is it body
Thought.
heat?
Probably thought. Be my guess, because it relates to mind flayers. I don't fucking know.
So basically, as you're looking around and using your senses for that, you notice that the ones that seem to be reacting to you are the closer ones. The other ones are kind of mindlessly scanning the area. And that's when you are remembered of tales and things.
Right, these fuckers are blind. Shit.
Because they're attracted to brains. They're attracted to living thoughts.
What I wouldn't give for a squirrel right now.
So Neeq should be safe.
Rada, it's your turn.
Actually, the character probably making the most noise right now is mine. For these things.
Whoever has the highest intelligence is the biggest target. Yeah.
Yum. Yeah, Kaitla.
Neeq is not a tasty snack.
I mean, a 19 int.
Mine's a 15.
Mine's a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably be standing next to me and they wouldn't fucking notice you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna use my Thorn Whip to try and take out the ones that are attached to a Xerophil.
Okay.
Hacky slashy.
Hacky slashy.
Hacky slashy. 16.
16? Okay. Okay, so you see your baby just being swarmed and swarmed by these Duergar that have these brain creatures. You see one of them actually pull itself out of the brain.
I don't like that.
And it jumps onto Aziraphale's brain. You see its tendril, its tongue-like tendril, just like latch onto Aziraphale, and that's where you're like, no. You bring up your arms, and these vines, you said Thorn Whip?
Thorn Whip.
Just come out of nowhere, just come out of the air and environment around you and lash forward. And then eventually it brings them apart and creates an opening for you guys.
My beat.
It is your turn.
This isn't actually part of the check. I'm going to see if Neeq will remember something. So guys, where do we put that carpet?
It's in Aziraphale's bag holding.
Neeq's gonna run back for a Xerophil.
Okay. So you turn around and you
So
see...
acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Acrobatics to get back to Xerophil to get
Alright.
the carpet. Because these things are on the ground. There's a lot of them. Neeq wants to get away.
Okay.
Oh god, and combine that with... Well, if they only see 60 feet, we can just go straight up and just disappear.
25.
25. Okay. So you turn around for a moment as you suddenly have an epiphany. What the hell is an epiphany? And you turn around, you see Aziraphale being swarmed by these Duergar and these vine whips just slashing these creatures off of it. And then you decide, alright, I'm going to use this brain power. And as you get this idea, you notice like a group of five or 10 of them that didn't notice you before just kind of suddenly look at you.
Neeq had an idea.
You had an idea, and it's a tasty idea. And
It's
you
my
begin
idea,
charging
damn it.
forward, and you flip up in the air, you grab a hold of one of the intellect devourers, and you just chuck it off. You reach into into the bag of holding, and you pull out this carpet. And do you remember the word to make it fly?
Did we ever decide on that?
Yes, you did. Yep.
We did?
Yes, you did.
Out of character, I don't
She
remember
decided it.
And she never told either one of us.
It's a very easy one.
Was it Open Sesame? Did
Nope.
I really? No?
Nope.
Fly, motherfucker.
that. This is also like a month ago.
So, make an intelligence check to see if you remember the word.
The only one that I remember coming up with the word was my necklace of light.
Just straight intelligence?
Yes.
17.
17. So, I don't... How does this thing work? And you're shaking it for a moment, and you flick it, and you're like, God damn it, fly! Ooh.
You may just fly.
It was just
I
fly.
was like, it probably was something stupid simple, like just fly.
And that's when Aziraphale takes his turn and give you guys another automatic failure. And he jumps onto it.
My baby.
Is he big enough? Is he small enough for it?
I adjusted it, yes. So it's a
that
little
is-
slower.
But we got the big-
Okay, hang on. So Aziraphale will...
Use his thingy thing.
You see the...
Wait around him. Where is it?
And this is why it's good we gave him that item.
Mm-hmm. Make baby smaller.
Okay, so you see the orb that's flying around Aziraphale's head begin to glow as his entire body does so in turn, and Aziraphale shrinks down to about the size of a large dog.
No, I can see it's just Rada doing this in the middle of this entire situation.
He got small.
You want to take a look at him?
And Neeq will pull him up on the
Okay. So, Neeq, that was your turn.
Yep.
Aziraphale caused an auto failure. What do you do?
Athletics the bull rush over to the carpet because I'm seeing this thing like 60 feet up. We'll be safe.
Okay.
My baby.
21.
Okay, so 21. Let's have everybody.
Yeah.
Let's see if everybody can actually fit on this.
I believe in us.
I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe.
I need to think of love.
I believe in the thing called love. Alright.
Musical interlude.
So, sorry, what did you get?
21.
21 for what?
Athletics.
Athletics. Okay, so you just continue your stride and pull yourself up, jump onto the carpet, and it begins to ascend. It is your turn.
Can I get away with using survival to figure out the best way to get up?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Because it's literally the only thing I'm trained in other than animal handling that might possibly help me
Right.
here. What's a 15 get me?
15. Okay, so you're not sure what to do for a second. You're kind of far away from this group. You've been lashing from a distance. Aziraphale shrinks, and there's a moment of you just going, oh my god, it's adorable. However, you're wasting time by doing this. And then you realize they're beginning to ascend, and you're like, oh shit, I need to do something. So you reach into the ground, and you lift it up, and you smell it for a moment, and then you sprinkle it into the air, and you see the air trajectory going in one direction. So you bolt in that direction, and you find some mycology in the area, and jump on top of it, and then on top to the side of a wall, and then use that vine whip that you've been going to literally latch onto the end of the carpet, and you pull yourself up to it.
You just fucking Indiana Jones this.
I apparently did. I just barely got by this with through like the scrape of my fucking teeth.
So the last check that is needed is a successful Arcana check by the pilot.
Oh no.
Roll.
As the only one trained in Arcana is sitting here going, shit.
Yep.
Oh.
She's piloting it.
Oh.
It was Neek's clever idea, but that's all she's good
Neek
for.
forgot. I have no idea how to pilot this thing.
15.
15.
15 with the -2.
Like, fly!
Whee!
And it flies off into the air. You see all of the Beauregard just kind of look up, and then you get 60 feet away, and all the bodies just drop, and you see these creatures just pull themselves
Ugh,
out
I don't like
and
it.
scatter.
I don't like it.
I could be a dick right now. Seeking arrow. Anything I've seen in the last minute.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them.
That's true.
There's a lot of
Actually, oh shit. No, it's been too long. Shit. I was
I
gonna say,
made them go. I made a bunch of them go boom.
technically I saw that big brain thing a while ago.
them. Neek had a good idea.
And I'm slightly terrified that we're letting you pilot this.
Okay.
This
So-
is your track record of falling from high places.
Flying up into the air. That's very true.
We just went over this too.
Yes, we sure did.
You're flying up into the air over. You get past the Beauregard city, and that's when you see in the distance this illumination. It's not from any like torches. It's not from any of the mycology or anything like that. It is from this nimbus of energy in a structure like this,
Light it on fire.
just standing there
Light it on fire.
with a swirling portal in the
Destroy it.
center.
Kill it with fire. Maybe some lightning.
You really like lighting things on fire for a
And
druid.
you know that portal is the way into the Mind Flayer City.
Oh, we don't like it. I don't like it at all. No, thank you.
So that's how they get in and out.
How about I use some stone shape to remove the support from the arch, and then it crumbles, and then we're good.
I mean, in theory, it's sound. But
I mean, you could also go the Stargate route and just put something in front of it.
I mean, I've never watched Stargate, so
We need to fix that at some point.
it's on the list. I have a list.
See, I
So,
think I
what
saw
do
my
you guys
box
do?
out of it somewhere.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah, but that has all the what's it called, commentary stuff too.
I don't care about the commentary stuff. I don't listen to
Okay.
it.
I don't want it.
It also has the bloopers, which are hilarious.
I vote I stone shape a hole into the side and
Drop the
destroy the gate.
What's the range on stone shape?
Huh?
What's the range on stone shape?
I think I have to touch.
Okay.
I think. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I have to touch it.
Okay.
I think so, because what I wouldn't give from stone to mud right now.
It is made out of obsidian, so I don't know how exactly the spell works.
You touch touch.
Yeah.
Touch a stone object of medium size or smaller, so probably bigger than medium size.
It would require multiple
Or
applications.
a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension.
So you could do a good chunk of it if you wanted
You
to go
could
that
remove
route.
the important supporting part.
Eh.
At least that ugly face. Like a smug aura mocks me.
What?
Face.
Face? Yes.
It's smug aura. It mocks me.
Destroy it. Kill it.
So you...
You are very violent for a druid.
This thing is unnatural.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you're very violent for a druid.
Considering the fact that my background is hermit.
I mean,
I'm real violent.
most of the druids I've been fucking hippies. Again, I suppose it's restricted dwarven and elven druid.
I'm a mountain druid. The hippie druids are in the forest where the mushrooms live.
There's a moment as
Stares at the many mushrooms around us.
you guys in front feel the carpet kind of pulling down as you see Aziraphale begins to grow larger and goes back to its normal form and
Might be.
kind of slumps off.
Might be.
Okay, we are low enough that it's no longer.
Yeah, you guys lowered yourself, so you're looking at this just portal of swirling blue and white energies all around.
Arcana check to check if this is a planar gate or if it's just teleport or.
Go ahead and give it a shot.
I don't think I know anything with a 17.
17, it could be anything. There are so many.
I know that
portals
will
to different
teleport
era-
somewhere.
It will definitely lead from one location to another. You're not sure if it's a planar teleportation, or I mean, just the nature of the teleport spell is taking you through a planar dimension to get to another spot.
Yeah, but the difference is whether it goes to another plane or if it goes to
Right,
the part.
and you're not sure
material
about
realm.
that.
Those rocks look real unstable.
Yeah, most of this area seems rather unstable.
Yeah, I know, but like the stones that make up the archway look like they might be slightly unstable, especially around the edges.
Mm.
It's almost like this was probably at some point part of something else, and
It's almost as if maybe if I know what I'm doing, I could fuck up that gate because I want nothing to do with it at all.
Do you know what you're doing, though?
I am a dwarf.
You are a dwarf.
I am also a mountain druid. Rocks
So-
are my jam.
So yeah, you would have the advantage for the architecture of this portal, of the actual framework.
I just love the way you put that. Rocks are my jam.
Rocks are totally your jam.
Rocks are my jam.
Literally.
I hope not literally. Those would be terrible.
What would I add
on
to
toast.
this?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. We'll just say that it is an intelligence check with your proficiency bonus.
Cool, because I'm proficient in intelligence.
Well then.
So that would be a 22.
22, if you were to collapse this area right here that's already weakened, it would probably take the whole thing down.
And generally speaking, those sort of portals are only stable when there's a physical thing holding them. Generally speaking.
Now, what if I walk up and just touch it and use stone shape to remove?
It would basically destroy the structure completely if you did it on that area.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Before you do it, I want to make one more check.
So she's about to reach her hand forward.
One more Arcana check just to see if we destabilize this, is it going to explode?
Go ahead and roll.
I mean, I don't want to accidentally punch you into another dimension.
And I mean, our goal here is to like prevent these motherfuckers
13.
from doing
I
some
got no
crazy
clue.
shit.
50-50 chance.
I was sitting there going, well, you might end up on a different plane of existence. You might die.
It's either going to explode or implode. You're not really sure.
By the way, start running once you do that.
Touch it and run. Touch it and run.
Okay. So you reach forward and you cast the spell. Go ahead and mark off your spell token.
Which one's that?
And
What's
it
that for?
doesn't cost you any check. You just do it. You remove that one area, and then you see the block just kind of the portal itself is, and then the rocks just kind of crumble and fall apart. There's an explosion, and then everything begins sucking into this nimbus. Everyone's going to have to make an acrobatics check or athletics, depending on how you're doing it, at the disadvantage because of the sheer force of this.
Oh,
I
which
think
one
I
is higher
passed.
for me?
What'd you get?
I got a 15 and a 16, so 23.
Okay, 20.
Oh, I got a 15 and a 17 for my rolls.
Okay.
So, let me see. So 15. Doesn't matter. It's a +2 either way. So 17.
Okay.
Then when we're at disadvantage, we end up rolling better than we have the rest of the fucking night.
I have to do math, and my brain is just.
What was your base roll?
13 plus 8 is 21.
21.
Plus 5
26.
is 26.
26. Okay. So you all basically, you reach for the ground, you grab a hold of a stalagmite on the ground, you're able to kind of break in with the remainders of that stone shaping thing and literally make yourself like handholds. Just and you jump in and you take your chain and you jab it into a nearby pool of water and you hook into it, and then you're all withstanding it and it's just pulling you all in, and that's when you hear a as you see Aziraphale fly into the air, whoosh, right into the portal. He rolled a 3. And it is still up, but it is very unstable.
Fuck it, you only live once and I like that ram. Let go.
You're gonna let go?
Oh, fuck my
Kylo,
life.
let's go. Whoosh!
Yeah, with the exact words of, fuck, you only live once, I like that ram.
Whoosh!
My baby. I have to.
There's this moment of hesitation, and then you just kind of let the stones go. And all of your friends have gone to the portal.
He's going too!
He's going too! And you just kind of whip the chain out of its hole and whoosh into the portal.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Well, the portal's probably going away, but you know what? That might not be a bad thing.
He
because
rolled a 5 and a 3.
My baby, why do you do
A
this?
very bad roll. Alright, so...
And the worst part is, under any other circumstance, I could have helped him.
Yeah, but you were using all your hands. Okay, so let's take this.
Unfortunately, I do not have my skill from fucking Scion of Omnidexterity, so I could not shoot with my feet. Things I have actually had to do in that game.
My baby.
Well, I think you destroyed the doorway out, but... Nope, time to murder an entire city of Elephant.
And figure out how to get home.
I'm sure there's a scroll somewhere for fucking plane shift.
I want to fry a big brain.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, the only thing running through my head all this entire time was a song from fucking Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Brains, brains, I like brains.
Okay. So we're not here quite yet.
I have been singing the you know, the animated Robin Hood. Literally since the moment I woke up, my brain has been going. That's literally what my brain has been all day. Since I woke up at 4:45 this morning.
Man, whoever's house this is gonna be pissed.
Forgot one more thing. One more thing!
Oh, yeah.
You're going into the case.
I'm going into the case.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Elder Bran. How are you?
So you know that it is beyond this.
Eat
Once
shit,
you get past-
motherfucker.
So, you're all inside of this void space for a moment. As you get sucked in and you appear, you all kind of find gravity once again. As you fall to the ground and you have walls on either side of you. And you are literally in a hallway. There is one window on either side, and you see what looks like a dimensional space, just blackness with white specks every once in a while, like you were looking up the night sky.
Arcana check.
Hang on just a second, let me finish. On either side, you see a portal. The portal you just came out of, and a portal ahead of you, much like the one you went into. The portal behind you fades as it had collapsed. And there is just the portal in front of you. You are not actually here yet.
So, 24 to try to figure where the fuck we are.
Okay. Does anybody else want to roll to see if they know anything about the planes?
Let's see. -2.
You're at the disadvantage for this. No, no,
Nope.
you are at the disadvantage.
Hold on, the kobold might actually know something.
What's, did you roll 20?
She rolled a natural 20. Okay, you know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'm not gonna be a dick.
The pure entertainment factor?
No, for one reason. She's been exposed to a major artifact that is known for shifting through planes. Neeq is a library of just random information.
That is fair, actually.
Neeq has random information. Doesn't mean she knows what the fuck to do with it.
But I mean, she might say something that the more intelligent party members go, wait a minute.
Okay, so what did you roll?
I got a
20 something?
25.
25. Okay.
What was it?
An Arcana check.
Okay, so 16.
16? Okay. So, judging by the stars, you are in one of two locations. You're either on the... one of three locations. You're either on the ethereal plane, the astral plane, or limbo. You're not sure which.
Well, do you guys want the good news or the bad news?
I'm good with whatever.
Well, we're not on the material plane anymore.
Alright, great. Love it.
Shiny,
Awesome.
shiny.
We're either in the astral, the ethereal, or limbo.
Great.
Okay.
Cool. Is that the good news or the bad news?
Well, we didn't end up in hell.
Okay, so that's good news. Bad news is we can't go home?
Do you know how to plane shift?
No, can't say I do.
Then, no.
Well,
Best I can do is punch us into the Feywild for a few seconds.
And that's when you realize there's this one card in particular, that you've seen drawn far too many times. One called the Void, which you know leads to a place between places. It has many names, but amongst your people, it is called Kartuak.
I'm not going to try to copy that.
Kartuak.
Kartuak.
Wait, I actually picked up Draconic, so what the hell does that mean?
She has to actually say it first.
Kartuak. Shiny.
You hear her say Kartuak, which you know translates from Draconic to Limbo.
Shit.
You were in Limbo.
Well, plus side, Limbo's not the worst plane to end up on. Downside, I'd much rather be in the astral plane. Or the ethereal. They're much easier to get back from.
Were those the ones that they buried?
What?
The ones who drew the void?
The ones who drew the void are the ones that got their souls sucked into an object.
Right, and then they...
And then the bodies were buried, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there's no real way to get them back.
Don't bury me!
Don't bury me!
Don't worry, Neeq.
I know what
We're
I
physically
want to
here.
do. I know what I want to do. When we see the big brain dude.
So you said there's another portal in front of us.
There is a portal in front of you. You were in a hallway.
Technically, we're like here.
Yeah, you were basically here in Limbo. There is a portal here, and then there is nothingness. As you look, basically, you look over the edge at this point, and there is just a rocky, like, you're basically on a floating aisle.
Okay, I'm trying to remember the
With
planar
nothing.
traits for... No, Limbo does have gravity, it just has weird
No, it
gravity.
doesn't. No, it does not.
Oh no, I'm thinking Cursor that has the weird gravity.
You rolled what? 20. I'm trying to justify how you would know this, though.
Well, she said Limbo. So
Yes.
at this point my character's going, okay, normal rules don't apply.
I mean, it could be some... it could be a story that's more true than they realize.
You've heard Okay, yeah. You've heard stories of this place, of being able to shape it with your will. So if you're on a physical ground and there's, physical natures, that means someone is consciously making this reality.
Neeq really wants an egg right now.
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. 7.
Okay. You concentrate for a moment, and there is an egg starts to form, and then just the yolk splatters on your head. It's tasty. You see her just conjure an egg out of midair.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
You think the things and the things come true.
And that is when you have a normal-sized Aziraphale just walking over, starts nuzzling up against you and licking you in the face. And he's, and I'm going to have you make a perception check at the advantage.
Wait, he's celestial, isn't he? Oh no.
At the advantage, at the advantage.
It's not a high DC.
Is it an 8?
Okay, no. It is not. But I
rolled
will
a 2
allow
and a
these two
6.
to have a regular percent.
Wait, what was
Perception.
it? Perception.
It was
Okay.
perception.
Perception. 10.
Okay, 10 was the difficulty. Because you know him. His horns are a good 5 inches longer than when you guys entered.
Baby, your horns are bigger.
Wait a minute.
Sad.
Rada, he's a celestial, isn't he?
Yes.
It's probably not good that he's in limbo.
So does that mean we have to go through the portal?
Yeah, it's really the only way out we have.
You guys can roll perception if you'd like as well.
Maybe.
24.
24, nice.
19.
19.
And pretty good perception.
You notice there is actually like gray hair in some spots. And you notice that as well.
Time flows funky in limbo.
On top of that, limbo's actually hostile to other outsiders not from limbo.
My baby.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to get him out of here.
Into the fucking portal we go.
Okay, so you jump into the portal.
I mean, to be fair, celestials get stronger as they get older.
And you all jump through. And this transition is a lot less invasive. And you jump in, and you feel this sloshing below your feet. Have you ever walked into a fast food place and the floors are all sticky?
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Why do you keep giving me things that I hate?
Because you need to hate this.
Oh my god, I
And
hate it so much.
You take a step and there's a splash, and you notice there's about maybe a half an inch or so of pink purplish liquid all throughout this area. You get into this square room, and you realize that you are now back on the material plane, back into the Underdark. On either side of the windows, you can see glowing mycology, and there is just this fluid that seems to be ever moving underneath your feet, almost sticking you to the ground like a glue, but not enough that it causes any resistance. In front of you, there is a round table with weird geometries in a circle with skulls lining it.
On fire.
Beyond that, there is a podium with a book opened up, and there is a double door in front of you.
This
And you
doesn't
can
look like
feel
it.
with
You've
your
rolled.
psychic link, the Elder Brain is beyond those doors.
I'm gonna set the book on fire.
I don't light the book on fire yet.
She just wants to light something on fire.
I don't. Rada's real unhappy with all of this. She just wants to light it all on fire and go home.
Fair.
I'm gonna go check the book. Is it in any language I can understand?
What languages do you know?
Goblin, Draconic, Dwarven, and technically I picked up Undercommon, but
Still in the process of learning
You're
it,
still-
I think.
I know just enough Undercommon to swear at someone.
Okay. You do recognize it as Undercommon.
Of course.
And you're pretty sure that this is the ritual that they were trying to
Light it on
complete.
fire.
Rada, remember I used to want to light this on fire?
Yeah.
Light it on fire, please.
Light it on fire!
You grab a hold of it, and
Thank you, Rada.
Produce flame.
it's in your hand on fire, and it is not affecting it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Moments like this, I really wish we had a priest to bless some water.
Everyone roll perception.
I don't wanna. Another 19 though.
Okay,
Roll.
okay. 22.
Okay, 26.
Okay.
Thank you.
What'd you get?
19.
19?
22.
22? 26. Okay.
Thank you, Feats, for letting me re-roll that.
Underneath the doorway, just on the crack below the doors, you see these little worm-like creatures begin
Baby elephant, kill it!
begin like sliming their way through, and they're coming at you at remarkably quick speed. And they begin coming at you. You squash the ones below your feet relatively easy, but yes, they are tadpoles.
Time to light this whole place on fire. All of it.
What do you guys do?
Get up on the altar. I have an idea.
Oh,
Lightning! Lightning!
Go ahead.
I say, unless you want to be standing in the water when the lightning hits it.
We're gonna roll initiative.
can we stand on the flying carpet instead of the creepy altar?
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
I,
18.
You beat me. I got a 4.
20!
Initiative for once.
The doors in front
Which is
of
funny
you.
considering the fact that I only get a +2.
I rolled a 1.
20, 20. They better fail horribly. Fail horribly.
Something's caught on the,
Oh, that's my sheet.
there's something else.
Oh, no, that's my...
Ah, that's what it is. Yep, that's exactly what it was.
No!
Also-
No!
Krells?
No!
And you are giving me all the 2nd edition flashbacks.
You know what I want to do now? I want to do again. I want to make things go crackle, pop, boom.
Crackle pop boom.
Crackle, pop, boom. And center it right onto big motherfucking brain.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Oh, fuck that.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
I want them to fail horribly.
So
All
what
of
did
them.
everybody get for their initiative?
20.
So we're going with her 'cause she rolled the highest.
20? Okay, so the highest roll is 20.
I think. What decides initiative again?
Your dexterity modifier.
Okay, then yeah. Fail horribly. I want to go first. Go away.
Okay, highest roll is a 19 plus their dexterity modifier.
No.
I mean, to be fair, Elf don't have very good decks.
Yeah, but do they only have a +1?
Depending on which of these things rolled that, yes. That thing doesn't have a dex bonus.
We don't go first, do we?
Plus 2 modifier.
Fuck!
What do you want? Okay, so the intellect devourers charge forward.
Let's play the we're fucked game.
Okay, so they begin 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40.
Jesus.
5,
Yeah,
10,
these are fast little fuckers.
Shit. Thank you. This one doesn't quite make it.
Is it or not things to fuck around with?
Yeah, I know.
40, 10, 50, 25, 30. These are bigger, they're a little slower.
Probably a lot tankier.
And he will stay right where he is. They will fly forward. Oops.
And the big brain will just...
I don't know why I'm stretching this much if I have a fucking
Lazy Susan that you can turn.
I know. Okay.
And
so,
big brain will just sit there pulsating.
Yeah, they can't move very, very fast. Oh, they have a fly speed. Okay, never mind.
They can fly?
The grills, yeah, the grills fly.
Oh, the grunt. I thought you meant the elder brain. I was like, since when can those fuckers fly?
No, the elder brain can lift itself up with its tentacles, though. Okay, so
They're very unlikely to do that.
multi-attack against Rada. Rada, what is your AC now?
17. Fail horribly, please. Nat 1, all of it.
1 hits, and you take 7 damage from its claws, and 7 damage, 1 from its 1 damage from its claws, and then the other 6 damage from its beak or its little tongue that it has, as it's going to try to devour your intellect. Roll an intelligence check.
Oh, intelligence saving throw?
Yeah, intelligence saving throw.
Keeping that. Alright, that's better. So, how does a 17 do me?
Okay. 17 is very good. You feel this tongue latch onto your face for a moment and then break away before it's able to deliver its intellect devour ability to you. Let's see, that's the only one that actually gets to you, so it'll be ranged attacks by other things. Okay.
Ow.
Oh, shit. Mind blast.
Each player must do an intelligence saving throw. A lot of those going around.
Does this qualify as an enchantment or charm effect?
No. No, it does not.
I have to make sure of that.
Yep.
20?
20, okay.
I'm using a lucky on this.
Another 17.
17?
Okay, a 16 is a lot better than a 7.
Okay. Zero fail succeeds as well. Okay. So there is a sudden moment as you see the calamari raise its hand like this and blast forward with its mind, and you feel it pierce in this high-pitched ringing sensation as its tendrils literally out at you, and it begins to just put this block into your mind. However, you remember trying to push off the elder brain and that sensation, and you push it forward, and your will dominates that presence, and none of you take any damage.
Yay.
However, everyone has to do it again. As you see, you feel that emission of the mind blast from the elder brain.
27?
27.
12.
12, okay.
16.
16, okay.
Now you know how we feel every time a charisma saving throw comes up.
So you both take 29 damage, and you were stunned. Back.
Yep.
You are fine. Aziraphale also succeeded. That makes it the Grell's turns. Grell. Can't do anything.
I wonder how I don't panic this would set them in if I sent that Elder Brain away for a while.
Alright, that is their turn.
I'm stunned. I can't do shit.
I'm thinking. Give me a moment here.
They were a shot.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Send it away.
And
You're both stunned for 1 minute unless you can break free.
How do you do that?
At the end of each of your turns, you get another check.
Is it another intelligence check?
I might as well roll it now.
Nope.
That was not good. How's the 17 doing?
17
Nope,
does
19.
not. 19 breaks free. 17 does not, 19 does.
My brain
Probability
went. I can add. No, I can't.
oh, that went up. My signature went up. Cool.
I got a 4.
You got a 4.
I know what I want to do.
Okay. So, first things first, I'm gonna shoot that big ass brain with an arrow.
Okay.
Is it a banishing arrow?
I don't declare this after I hit. Because my arrows don't take effect until after I hit with them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep in mind what you just rolled. What you both just rolled. Just
Okay.
remember what you guys rolled.
Does a 30 hit it?
A 30 does hit it.
Banishing arrow.
Okay. Does it have to roll?
Yes, it needs to make a DC 16 charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Okay. So it has to roll an 8 or better.
I'm gonna use
It
a lucky.
succeeds. So it sticks in. It still does damage. Oh, you're making it roll again. Okay.
I want to double check because I think I can roll and subtract from it.
I think you can make them re-roll.
I want to double check the wording on it before I actually.
I say that is an important distinction. Good
Yes.
thing to double check.
Oh.
By the way, it's taking 8 damage.
I completely passed the feats, apparently.
Sorry, 9. 9. I forgot my dex went up.
You can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll. Oh, it's an attack roll made against me.
So you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, not unless it's against me.
Okay.
Does that actually expend my...
Damn. I tried.
I think it's if you hit.
It's a creature unless the option doesn't involve an attack roll. Just... Huh. That's interesting to know, but not applying for this particular one.
Okay. So you shoot into him, you deliver the 8 damage. It doesn't seem to be banished at this point. Rada.
I still have one more attack. I'll
Okay,
fight it,
go for
remember.
it. Yep. You are right.
I'm just going to keep shooting the big brain. This time I'm applying a precision shot, though. Or sharpshooter.
Oh, cool.
5, so 22.
22. 22. Yep, definitely hits.
22 damage.
22 damage. Damn.
Ghetto crit.
Excellent. Okay.
Because big brain needs die.
Okay, so you shoot another shot into it. Before you're able to act, it's going to use one of its legendary actions to sever its psychic link from all of you, as you feel the presence of the brain just cut off from you, and it's completely disorienting. Until the end of your next turn, you are all at the disadvantage to all ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws. So it is now your turn. You're at the disadvantage for this roll. That's why I said to remember it. So you have to roll again.
I don't think it can get much worse than a 4, but...
Roll again anyways.
I'm still stunned then.
Okay, what did you get?
The natural 5.
Okay,
so,
yeah,
like,
you were
Oh.
stunned.
I'm going to activate Action Surge.
Can you do that off of your turn? Because you already ended the action. That's a bonus.
It is a
It's a free action.
It's a free action.
It is.
I can activate this because you interrupted my turn with a legendary action.
Well, it's about legendary action wouldn't have started until the end of your turn.
Because
so
as far as I know, these
technically-
two were still stunned.
Technically, you can still. Yeah, I'll let you do it
Because I'm going to shoot
because I didn't.
the one that got
Sure.
into melee
Okay.
range with Rada. Because as far as I know, her ass is still stunned. I'm going, it's going to eat her brain. No, fuck that.
That's a very good distinction because they can go into incapacitated targets.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I remember these fuckers from 2nd edition. Does a 18 hit?
Okay, 18 does hit.
So it's a d8 damage. 4, so 10 damage.
Okay.
Now for the second shot, because is an attack action.
So the first shot hit it and killed it. So
Cool.
that's one dead.
I'm going to shoot the other one.
Okay. One of the big ones or one of the small ones?
Yeah.
That one. Okay.
26, or not 26, sorry, 21.
21 hits.
$18.
18 damage.
Mhm.
18 damage kills it.
This Kaitla's just going, shit, they're stunned. Tunk, 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 tunk.
All right.
Fuck, why won't they all
Rada,
die?
it is your turn. You rolled unsuccessfully. Are still stunned.
Neeq is still stunned.
Neeq, it is your turn. You rolled unsuccessfully. You are still stunned. It is now Aziraphale's turn. Aziraphale will raise up and slam into the ground as he activates. His fuck you form. And stampedes through. He's going to crash this fucking top off. And he's going right into this motherfucker.
So he's going to run through everything else.
Yeah, as you see him just
Overrun.
Yep.
mega form.
Are they?
He big. He is bull rushing the fucking Illithid.
And damaging the things in between him and it in the process?
He rolled a 1.
No, he
He
didn't.
did.
Damn.
Can I give him my luck point?
I don't think it works that way,
It doesn't work
unfortunately.
that way.
So he's
Why wouldn't Aziraphale have inspiration by now? He is always Aziraphale.
sure. I'll give him inspiration.
Hey, I gave you.
You know what? And he rolled a 12, which is enough to hit this guy who's
I
unarmored.
gave you a very plausible thing.
That
you
is
could-
very true.
I keep forgetting about inspiration.
And because he is ramming more than 20 feet,
And
gets his
he
bonus.
big.
And he gets 11. It's so modified 11, 17, 27, 30 damage.
Damn.
30 damage. Boom!
What did he run over in the process? Like everything?
He provoked one attack of opportunity, which missed. But yeah, he just pushed through, bull rushed the door, and slammed a nice big opening into the actual
He less ran
doorway.
over and more ran past.
Yeah, he crashed through it. Okay, that's Aziraphale's turn. It is now their turns.
Though I think they're a little pissed off. Quite possibly slightly terrified of the giant celestial ram.
Okay, so this one is going to run at Rada. Rada, make an intelligence check.
Probably at the
At
disadvantage.
disadvantage because you were stunned. Wait, hang on. Never mind. It specifically states incapacitated. You are not incapacitated, you are stunned. So you do not have to roll. He cannot do body thief. However, he will try to do devour intellect.
Because he still has to hit.
and misses. The other one will charge forward, and he provokes an attack from Aziraphale. Aziraphale will take it. Aziraphale misses and goes over, and he's going to charge you. The other one will charge forward and go after you.
Does he have the move show up and over the terrain like that?
Yeah. They both miss.
Man, these guys have a lot more movement than I give them credit for.
Yeah, they have 40 feet movement.
I'm already at disadvantage, so fuck it. Doesn't change what I'm fucking doing.
Okay, the two Grells will attack Aziraphale.
My baby. Leave him alone!
I mean, to be fair, look at that beast.
One of them hits with a tentacle.
Leave my baby alone.
Does 7 damage to Azzy. And Aziraphale has to make a Constitution saving throw.
We would pass through being a cleric.
He is at the advantage because he has. Wait, does he have any poison armor? No. No, you guys didn't give him any. He still rolled like a 15, 17, 18.
Plus, he'd be proficient.
He's still good.
Because he's a cleric.
He's still fine. So that one hit. It is now the Mind Flayer's turn. Let's see if he gets his Mind Blast back.
No.
He does get his Mind Blast back. The Mind Blast. So everyone in the same cone has to make an Intelligence saving throw.
That's a disadvantage for me and Rada.
I don't. Can someone look up the stunned effect?
I don't think it would have. It's not like we can be double stunned.
No, it wouldn't stun you again, but you might be at the disadvantage for the saving throw.
A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can
Is
speak only
incapacitated.
for-
Oh.
The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
So you automatically fail?
Strength and dex saving
There.
throws.
Okay. So you there's no adjusting to your intelligence.
Okay.
You still have your wit about you. You're just frozen in your body.
Right.
Top card.
I think I passed that.
What'd you get?
20.
Oh, thank God. Alright, that is
I mean,
a 24.
It's
24.
almost like Int is one of my
Succeeds.
major saves.
10!
10 does not succeed.
Neeq is gonna die here, guys.
Oh, wait, 25. But 24 was fine.
Neeq is going to die, facing
I
her
can't.
greatest enemy. Brains.
I can't math.
Take 25 damage.
Ow.
And now it is the Elder Brain's turn. Let's see if he gets his back.
Now.
He is weakened
Because, yeah.
because of reasons that you guys don't know. He does not look like a healthy brain. So he only
This
gets
one's
his Mind
poisoning.
Blast back on a 6. Which he does not roll. He would have gotten it back if he was a full-fledged brain.
If he was healthy brain.
Okay.
This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
So, he is going to instead use his tentacle attack on...
Leave my baby alone.
I wonder how his dex save is.
Probably
Probably not.
non-existent.
He's going to make 1, 2, 3. He's going to use up 2 of his other legendary actions to make 2 more. Doesn't have a psychic link anymore. He severed that, so he can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But he is going to make 3 tentacle attacks against Aziraphale.
You want to see him the bad touch?
That's a miss. That's a
I've
hit.
seen enough hentai to know where
And
this
that's a
is going.
crit.
You gave him the bad touch.
I'm just going to take the average so I don't have to roll it. So that is...
Can you hand me the chicken?
Aziraphale takes 50 points of damage and is
My
grappled by one of the tentacles.
Baby!
He is not looking good.
No.
Kaitla, it is your turn.
Well. First things first.
pieces of shit in front of us?
Actually, 2 in front of you. Have this one make me a DC 16 dexterity check.
Okay. He fails.
He takes 4, 10, 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Okay. He looks very heavily wounded. That
Really hoping that would kill him.
You still have another
Yeah, I still have
attack.
one more attack. And I technically still have one more arcane shot.
He's still not doing good, but he's not dead.
I'm going to regular shot him.
Okay.
And I'm at the disadvantage because I'm in melee. Doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure a 23 will hit.
23 does hit. And how much damage do you do? Because he's really low.
10.
10, yeah. That's enough to kill him. Splat. Okay.
Those
I
might
have
be-
to roll myself out of stunned, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I rolled
As in-
a 25.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to take another tentacle attack against... the Elderman is going to take another tentacle attack against Aziraphale. And misses critically.
Good, you skank. Ooh, what does that do? What does that mean?
He just...
He got it trapped under his
I'm
own
going to
bulk.
say he had to use up 2 legendary actions for it instead.
He got his tentacle stuck under his own bulk.
So then it's your turn. You're able to break free. What'd you roll?
25. I rolled
25?
a 25.
So you're able to... You see one of the Devourers running at you right as you gain consciousness of your body, and that is your turn.
Bitch.
The Elderbrain's going to take his last legendary action to take another tentacle attack at Aziraphale. And this time he does hit.
My baby. Don't do too much damage. Do ones all around.
Sorry. And he is unconscious. It is your turn.
It's my turn.
Yes.
I have to roll myself out of stun.
Yes. At the end of your turn.
Well, there's nothing else I can do.
Yep. Nat 20. You just like... And you break out of it. You will not die by your worst nightmare.
All I can imagine is the sound of Aziraphale hitting the ground wakes Neeq up.
And you're jostled awake. It is Aziraphale's turn. Aziraphale will make his first death saving throw.
Succeed, please.
He succeeds. Okay. That makes it their turns. Let's see. So, Aziraphale is not a major threat right now. They're going to pour in here. They got about this far.
They've just realized, oh shit, they just snapped out of it.
They don't get far enough to attack, though. All of you have broken out, so they can't do Body Thief. And they're going to try to instead... Let's see. They're going to try to devour your intellects, both Kaitla and Rada. So, this is going to be a claw attack first.
Okay.
Rada, you are hit by a claw, but it misses you on the Devour Intellect. So you take a total of 5 damage. You take 5 damage. And then against you, neither of them hit. The Mind Flare will try to get his Mind Blast back.
Fail.
And he does not get his Mind Blast back. So what else does he do?
Nothing. Nothing. He does nothing.
Stand there and menacingly stroke his tentacles. Just
I can't justify him not doing this.
Okay, then do it.
The Mind Flayer walks over casually and looks at the three of you, and then reaches down, grabs Aziraphale, and brings him up the limp body like this, and his tentacles wrap around his brain, and go inside and rip his brain out. Aziraphale is limp, dead on the ground. Sorry.
We have the money to bring him back.
Maybe.
We have the gem.
You have to survive first.
Right.
The Mind Flayer will try to get back his
The Mind Flayer
Fails.
tried.
I'm sorry, the Elder Brain. The Elder Brain does not get his brain back because he's weakened. However, he's not close enough to do anything else. You know what? Actually, he's going to try to... he's going to try to establish a psychic link with you. Make a charisma saving throw.
Three.
Okay, you feel the establishment of a psychic link as he burrows himself into your consciousness, and he delivers 5 points of psychic damage.
Actually, hold on. I'm activating Indomitable. I'm
Okay.
rolling that saving throw.
Okay.
It's cocked. There we go, that's better. 17.
17
Hey, Dave.
does not succeed. You take 5 damage, and there's a psychic link.
Do you want to do me a solid? Do you want to hand me the lightning dice?
Oh, she pissed.
They killed Aziraphale.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to, but I could not do it.
Hey, Dave.
That's the last slot.
That is my 5th level spell.
Okay.
I
what are
am
you
casting Lightning Bolt as a 5th level
doing? As
spell.
a 5th level spell, does that adjust it at all? For doing
10d6.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Everything basically between me and this Elder Brain.
Oh, that's a lot. Damn, Rada, you scary.
I don't feel like I can lean far enough away from Tia right now.
7.
Do you need more?
No, I got some. 8, 9, 10.
Exactly enough. Would you like the box?
Yes, please.
Let me clear my dice out.
And now you have the math.
12. Yeah, I know, right? 6, 12.
Magic would have faded from this, and he would have gone back to his normal size.
1, 2, 3, 6, 12, 18. 18, 19, 20, 25, 25 plus 12,
37.
37, 40.
40 damage.
40 plus...
To everything in front of you?
40 plus... What is it? 40 plus my,
And it's
just my modifier?
it's a dex save, right?
Yeah. Tell me, what's the brain's dexterity?
Okay, those were good. What's the DC on that?
Your wisdom caster, so it's your wisdom plus your spell, plus your proficiency bonus, plus...
So,
18.
yeah.
Okay. Your crackling lightning surges through the air, blasting the Grell and the Illithid to smithereens, just ash before your
so
feet.
it plus...
And blast into the Elder Brain. You see the electricity surging throughout the fluids as it...
As it shrieks.
As it just... Its tentacles flailing in many different directions. Rada pissed. Okay. At the end of your turn, it will make one of its legendary
I
actions.
thought it was out of legendary actions.
It's the new turn.
Oh, right, yeah.
It gets back legendary actions every turn. You know what? Actually, it will use one of its legendary resistances to half that damage to 20. At which point, it will use a legendary action directly after your turn to break concentration. That has a psychic wake. A level spell. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Sever psychic link. So you will be at the disadvantage pretty much any roll that you take on your next
I was going to be disadvantaged for what I was going to do anyway.
Okay, well, there we go. So that makes it Neek's turn.
Neek finally gets to stab this fucking thing right here.
Okay.
I have an advantage because there's an ally within 5 feet of it.
Yes, you do.
That was a fun time.
22 hit.
22 hits.
Yes.
So I don't think anyone's in disagreement to pay to revive.
No.
We'll see if it works.
I'm paying for the good shit.
We have a black diamond.
We do.
We just need to find a clear kind of level.
Okay, 5d6 plus a d8.
Or so help me, I'll drag my ass to the celestial realm
Oh,
and drag his ass back.
plus another d6. I'll say the green one's poison.
Green one is poison.
How much HP does it have?
Just tell me how much you get. How much you roll.
7, 8, 9, 10, 22.
22 is enough to kill it. Slice it right in half.
So I'm pretty sure they have like 21 health.
Okay, so that means it is their turn. Well, the Elder Brain is going to take another legendary action.
I haven't gotten to actually go this turn yet. Because
No.
Rada immediately went with Lightning Bolt.
Yeah. I obliterated shit.
Because I got an extra turn because of Action Surge, very beginning. So I've taken as many turns as these guys have. I did not get to go this round yet.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Rada
I skipped
interrupted.
over
I'm
you.
sorry.
That's
Well,
okay.
no. That was understandable. Rada was pissed.
We'll say you used a ready action, so this will be your reaction for the turn.
I'm just gonna take my attack action and Brain, make me a dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Big brain.
Yeah, big brain.
Nat 20.
Natural 16.
Okay, it'll just come back around next round. As it's somehow manages to dodge the arrow.
It flicks the arrow away with one of its tendrils and it's coming back around. Alright, was there anything else you could do?
Yeah, it's a single attack action, so I'm going to also take my other normal shot at the brain.
Okay.
Because fuck that guy in particular. And I'm using sharpshooter.
I'm still mad that I don't
Fuck.
manage to take.
Had to be a disadvantage. There's a net 20 in there. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit, yes.
Wait.
It
Sorry,
is
19.
a giant brain in a jar, basically.
It's not even in a jar. It's just
It's
in
just in a pool. It's in a kiddie pool.
Yep. It's in a stone.
It's pissing in the kiddie pool.
I'll just tell you, he has an AC of 10.
21 damage.
21 damage.
He's looking real crispy about now. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
because
he's not looking.
He wasn't looking great to begin with.
Yeah, no, he was not.
As I proceed to put another arrow into it.
Oh, something I've been forgetting to do. Will I'll start initiative 20 next turn.
Layer actions?
Yes, layer actions. So it is your turn.
I already killed the thing.
You already killed the thing. Alright, so
Now
now it
it's
is
their
their turn. So this one will fly forward and will attack you.
Yeah.
And the other one's going to attack you. Okay, that misses. And that also misses. So the Elder Brain, we'll see if he gets back his
Fair.
Mind Blast.
Fair.
And does not. At which point he will try to establish a psychic link with you. Make an intelligence saving throw. I'm sorry, charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay. It's a little
I was
better.
just saying, if it was intelligence, I'd have been actually possibly able to succeed at that.
Yeah.
I have a +1 to charisma.
Yay! You are a slightly likable kobold.
7.
7 is Not likable enough. Okay.
And then all it's getting is just eggs.
You take 11 damage.
Ow. Neeq is not looking very hot, guys.
Okay, so yeah, you feel it. Blood begins to trickle from your nose and your ears and your eyes. You've taken severe psychic damage at this point.
Yes.
It is now your turn.
Oh, wait. I'm out of those, so... I also have a Grell in my grill, so I'm going to shoot the Grell.
Okay.
Disadvantage for the
Yeah,
melee.
disadvantage because of melee.
If that's going to make much of a difference there. Does a 22 hit?
A 22 does hit.
Oh shit, that's 22 damage from a ghetto crit. Yay, sharpshooter. Seriously, best feat investment I've ever made on this character.
Okay,
Sharpshooter.
so
22 damage.
22 damage. Okay.
Is it still up?
It is still up.
Second shot into it.
Is it still making a dex save for the...
Right, the brain does need to make that dex save as well. So I completely forgot about that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, right.
I want it to die.
Okay, 17 it succeeds. It
As it somehow continues
flies
to
around.
dodge.
It basically is flicking the arrow out of the air with its tendrils.
But
This is against the growl, right?
yeah.
Okay.
It's 5, 6, 19.
19? 19 damage?
No, damn.
To hit, yes. That does hit.
19 damage.
19 damage is enough to kill it.
You just keep doubling your rolls, don't you?
Yeah, it's weird.
10 plus 3. Sorry, no, that was 20 damage. Because I keep forgetting my dex went up.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I need to fix that on this.
So did it successfully establish the psychic link with you?
Yes.
Okay. It is going to use its psychic pulse on you since it has established that and deliver 3 dice 6. And delivers 14 damage.
Thanks, down.
Okay. So
I
you see
still
Neeq
need-
fall to the ground unconscious.
I still need to take my turn.
Rada, it is your turn.
There's my
Oh,
dice.
I'm sorry. Layer action. Layer action. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
I can't.
You automatically fail.
One moment, I need to fix my character sheet real quick.
Which sucks because I have a plus. I haven't updated that at all. And apparently I've been fucking myself just a little bit because now I have a +2 to my intelligence checks, not a 0.
You know what? Never mind.
Okay.
You're not sure what he does.
Okay.
So don't bother with that saving throw?
You're not sure what he does on his turn. Can I see the
Okay.
player's handbook, please?
Well, I mean, I still need to take my turn.
Oh. That's interesting. Apparently we had somebody drop in on our stream for a little bit.
Oh, did they? I didn't see any chats.
He didn't say anything. He just sent me a message off to the side saying he dropped by.
Oh, awesome.
He was laughing at my hat.
That's great.
Yeah, my buddy Jack dropped in for a couple minutes, but now he's streaming himself,
Hey,
so...
Neeq,
Yeah.
take 12 health back.
Yay.
Yay!
Neeq is conscious.
Neeq is woozy.
Might need to actually use that wand I bought. Why are you giving it crazy eyes?
Okay.
Mostly because I'm very good at drawing myself.
Okay, so what do you do?
I cast Healing Word.
You
Oh,
cast
I can.
healing.
That's a bonus spell, isn't it?
Healing word is a bonus action. Yes, it is a bonus action. Cackle.
Oh.
Cackle.
Excellent. Where's the box of
Excellente.
druid stuff? Give me this for a second. I need to look at that again.
Huh.
Here.
Damn it! Get out of my head.
Oh, beautiful.
Does me going unconscious break the psychic link at all? Oh. Damn it!
You're just having really bad nightmares for that turn. That's 6 seconds
So-
of just hell.
Does the brain want to make me a dexterity saving throw?
Does it want to? No. Will it?
Sure.
Who wants to conjure me up?
What's the DC?
What is my DC?
It's
Your
your
DC.
will save plus your proficiency bonus.
Your wisdom.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus plus 8.
So for you it would be 16.
Yes.
16. Okay.
There.
We have the same saving throw.
What kind of saving throw is that?
Dex.
Dex.
Dex. It fails. However, it's going to use another legendary resistance to automatic succeed.
Okay, so still it halves it. So I need a total of.
What are you doing?
I'm using my Staff of the Woodlands
What does that do?
to conjure up a wall of thorns.
A wall of thorns where? Okay.
In his square.
Hang on,
Oh,
just-
you.
He can't move
Just a second.
because it's a. What are we looking at?
I think he's double checking Wall of Thorns.
Because I was gonna say because I have the.
I'm gonna double check this myself.
It's a 6th level spell. It's closer to the bottom.
Oh, that is.
So.
It was D8s, right?
78.
Yep.
Need some more D8s.
Yes, please.
How many you got?
Create a wall of his. Choose to make a wall of 62. Okay.
10, so that's a D8.
Okay, where are you doing this wall? Right on it? Okay.
I don't think I have any D8s in here. That's
I have 4, so.
Ew.
5,
Okay.
Gross.
6.
So,
One more.
you're making it kind of like out of little liquid and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is it just a bunch of tadpoles in there? And so I'm just imagining a bunch of tadpoles being speared on the thorns as it grows up, and it's like, yeah.
Yes, that happens.
Gross.
So, what are you rolling now?
Damage because it's inside
I'm
the
rolling
area.
damage.
Don't bother. Okay, so as you conjure up the wall of thorns, it spirals up, and you see it spearing through several of the tadpoles as it is basically fighting to push in, but there's something blocking it. There is a force field around it. But you realize what it did on its legendary action. It conjured up a wall of force.
Okay.
It is still there. Your wall of thorns is still there,
And it will continue to be there.
but it right now has a wall of force that is preventing anything from going through the barrier.
Okay.
What do you do?
I use half my move action to get up and go over and stab that other brain.
Okay.
Because it is right fucking there.
Well,
It's actually
I need
right
that card again.
within. You don't even have to move for that.
Okay. I'm going to assume a 23 hits.
What did you roll? Oh, you're at the advantage. Right. I'm like, that's a 3.
No, it's a 13 and a 5.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you definitely hit, even with its cover bonus. Because of the pillar.
Well, that's why I said I was going to move around behind it. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we'll see. It hits anyways, so.
Okay, so...
Its tentacles are presently contained by thorns.
Well,
Yeah,
technically they're inside the wall of force.
It's, that's actually a good point.
19 damage.
The wall of force is around the brain itself, but not the tentacles.
If it really wants to move through the wall, it can. It will damage it.
Yeah. Well, it can't really move, but...
19 damage.
19 damage to that? That finishes it off. Okay. So, it's going to take its legendary action to establish a psychic link with Rada. Make a charisma saving throw.
Whoa, how's 17 do?
A 17 does not succeed.
Fuck! Okay, well, I'm assuming that breaks my concentration.
Has a chance to. So it's going to establish a link with you, and you're going to suffer 3 dice 6 psychic damage, which equates to 10 psychic damage. So make a concentration saving throw to try to keep your spell up.
Out of curiosity.
What's concentration again?
It's Constitution.
Okay.
It created a semi-dome, right? For the wall force?
It's all the way around it.
Oh,
so it's a full circle.
It's a full circle.
that would be a 24.
24? 24 succeeds, you keep your spell up. Okay.
Fuck you.
Because that is very important to know.
At the end of its turn, at the end of... No, that was the end of its turn. It can't activate a legendary action. It has to be at the end of an opponent's turn. So it is your turn.
There's no opening at all.
There's no opening at all.
So that arrow is literally just currently sitting there waiting.
It's basically like ping. It's basically
No, if there's no
really-
path, it literally just stops and stays.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Well,
it just hovers.
it has a path, but it's not hitting. So it's just basically
No, like if there's any obstruction
really
at all,
into it.
it just stops.
Oh,
It
okay.
just stays there until there's
okay.
a path.
But okay, yeah. I guess that's what would happen. Because I was basically picturing it kind of
'Cause-
drilling into the wall.
Well, because the problem is that could actually break the arrow.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm
But,
curious to know how long that force field stays up.
That's a good question.
Arcana check to identify the spell.
Sure.
That's an arcane spell.
And is there a chance for it to fail
27.
with this constantly wrapped around it?
Wall of force. Wall of force. What'd you get?
27.
It can last up to 10 minutes.
Oh, cool. So it'll last just below mine, assuming that.
Yeah, the problem is it can attack out of that, but we can't attack into it. Then I'm going to take my bonus action, use my wand to cast Healing Word on the kobold.
Yay! Healing!
Nothing can physically pass through the wall. A disintegrate or destroyed instantly.
You regain 7.
Huh?
7.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is a hemispherical dome. You can form it into a hemispherical dome or a sphere within a radius up to 10 feet of you, and it can shape a flat surface. Yeah, so it is hemispherical. The underneath is not protected. You would know that with your roll that you just rolled.
You got any of those stone shapes left?
Is that level 4 or was that?
However,
level
that
5?
intelligence check was your turn.
Yeah, that's why I use my bonus action to.
Okay, so bonus action to do that, and I think you don't have an action surge. You already used it.
Yeah, I already used my
Okay.
action surge.
So Rada, it is your turn. At the end of your turn, however, it is going to cast Break Concentration on you. And your... What level spell is that spell that you're doing?
That's a 6th level spell.
That's a 6th level spell? Okay. 2, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You take 15 damage because of the high level concentration you had on that spell, and it's immediately snuffed out.
Fuck.
Elder Brains, man, they ain't no shit.
Oh well.
This is a weakened one, too. So, okay. It is now your turn.
You know Stone Spike, right?
What?
You know Stone Spike, right?
Stone Spike? Spike growth.
Yeah, Spike Growth.
Spike
Cast
growth,
it under it.
Spike growth only matters if it moves.
Right, it's like my grass.
Which it doesn't move.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just gonna keep this in the binder along with my stuff because I like to use it.
What I wouldn't give for a fucking disintegrate spell right now.
Can I use Dispel Magic on the...
Well, there's a spell.
Try.
Right?
Oh, that's probably a high level thing because it's a legendary thing.
If it goes off the old system, that's like a 6th or 7th level spell. But I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually played Wizard in this edition yet. Which is weird because usually Wizard's my go-to.
I think it's a 5th level spell.
You dropped that down a bit.
Yeah, I think they did. Because they have things that can get rid of it a lot easier now.
Did they drop Disintegration down?
It's a 5th level spell. Disintegrate, I'm not sure.
Because that's usually the go-to for...
So, Dispel Magic, I think, would be DC 15 to get rid of it.
Yeah, they dropped Disintegrate down to 6th.
Yep, it would. Okay.
Or you could start shaping underneath it. Your choice.
Okay.
What does Rata do?
I say, if we could figure out a way to actually hurt it, we could force it to make a concentration check. Maybe
If I cast Wind Wall, it rises from the ground.
Is that what it says? It rises from the ground?
A wall of strong wind rises from the ground.
Okay.
At a point you choose within range.
Okay.
I mean...
And nothing is physically penetrating it. That would work, yes. What are you trying to do with it? You're just basically...
Cast Wind Wall.
Cast it right underneath it?
Yeah.
Or are you just basically going to have it wrap around that one space?
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it. How much damage does that do? Does it have to make a check?
It has to make... I believe it's a strength. Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw? Okay.
Yep.
So slowly circling towards...
It fails, so it's going to use its last legendary action to succeed.
It still takes...
Legendary resistance, I should say. So it takes half damage.
It still takes half, and that's 3d8.
Yep.
And it's stuck there.
Does it take damage every turn that turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to fucking definitely...
As long as it stays within the wind wall.
Do you have Warcaster yet?
No.
Okay.
I have Spell Sniper and Mage Slayer.
Okay. Because...
Wait, Mage Slayer.
Oh, it's a lot of, if I'm close range with a spell
Mage
caster.
Slayer means he's also at the disadvantage to concentrate on the spell.
Okay.
That's, yeah, that's very good.
So, 10, 15... Do I add anything to that? Because I know with some of them I do.
With Wind Wall, I don't think you do.
I don't think I do either, but I just want to... I'm going to take as much damage as it's going to let me take. Yep, it's just 3d8, so 15,
yeah.
And if it's taking... You said it succeeded automatically because it used a legendary?
Yes.
So that's...
You
7.
roll all your damage anyways, and then just half it.
7.
So take 7. So
Yep.
it's at the disadvantage to concentrate on this spell. And it succeeds. Because, let's see, to succeed at a spell, yeah, it's got a +5 con, so yeah, it is able to keep that barrier up. However, that spell keeps going.
Yep.
So how much damage was that? 7?
Yep.
Okay, it's taken 89 damage so far. That makes it Neek's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. At the end of your action, it is going to... You know what? It's just going to taunt you and make a tentacle attack against the corpse of Aziraphale. Now it is Neek's turn.
You can do that, but motherfucker, guess what? You're still in a wind wall.
Rada is unimpressed.
I figured what my next character will probably be if I end up dying.
So nothing can get in, but the tentacles can get out.
The tentacles are not in.
Tentacles aren't in.
Yes.
Are the tentacles viable targets for the stabbings?
You can try.
You can try. You know what?
Oh, JMRGN, thank you for the follow. You're my first follower on Mixer.
Neek's gonna run up to the body of Aziraphale and use it to hide.
Okay. Oh, that's gut-wrenching. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You are able to do that because you have a 40 feet movement speed now.
It's insane.
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, the first death of the campaign.
I can make that 50.
I can use cunning action to dash.
That's true.
I can go 80 feet a turn.
I can make that
Make
100
your
for
roll
you.
check. Make your roll check.
My sneaky sneak is at a plus 13. 28.
It does not know. Wait, I'm sorry. Hang on.
No.
It knows you're there. If you were 2 points dumber, it would not know you're there.
I mean, we can fix that, but I don't think the world can handle Neek being stupider.
Maybe no.
Okay.
So that was my cunning action
That was
to
your.
try to hide.
Yes. Okay.
However, I don't think I'm in range of anything,
Yeah.
so I'll have to wait.
So are you gonna like ready in action or?
Already in action?
Sure,
If
just
one
in
of the,
case.
One of the tentacles tries to get me,
Sure.
I'll try to stab it.
It is its turn. Well, it's at the end of your turn. It is going to. No, I can't do that. So it is going to try to get its Mind Blast back.
No.
Does not. It is going to then try to establish a psychic link with you. Make a charisma check.
Fuck. Yeah, succeed. Do it. I know you can. I believe in you.
18?
18 succeeds. That is the target.
Yes!
We need to roll 18 to succeed.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's-
rolled a 17 last time.
So did I.
A full-powered Elder Brain is challenge rating 14. This is not full-powered.
If this thing was full power, we'd be dead already.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we would be.
Also, if this was a full-powered Elder Brain, where are all the other Illithids? Okay. So, it is now layer action time.
No.
You know what? It's gonna pick on you again. So make a charisma saving throw.
You fucker.
60.
Modded 20.
Modded 20. Okay, it tries to go into your brain and basically shut down your nervous system. However, it does not succeed.
All it gets is images of eggs.
Just eggs. Lots and lots of eggs. All right. So that is its turn. It is now Kaitla's turn.
Sorry, I was busy reading things for backup.
The elder brain is momentarily confused.
Eggs.
Trying to think of what I can do. It's not much. How much health do you have?
How much health do I have remaining? 19.
Where's the cure wounds spell? I need to double check how much of that heals.
Do I have
I think that's in.
Yep.
How much does that heal?
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier.
Wait, D8. Oh, right, you have my D8.
Yep, I have all the d8s.
You have several of my D8s actually.
Yep.
I need these back. 'Cause I don't have any D8s. These are literally all the D8s I have. I need this for my damage rolls too. You regain 6 health.
Yay.
Now I have 1 charge left in that wand. And that's all I got.
Okay. It's going to use a legendary action on you to do a psychic pulse.
Do I have to roll anything?
And there is no roll. It has a psychic link already. And you take 14 damage.
I thought
Yeah,
she
it established
succeeded.
the psychic link last time.
Oh, yeah.
Last round.
Oh, right. The other resistance was to throw off the damage for the next.
Yeah. It was last round that it established the psychic link on you.
No, last round she succeeded. The round before that, it had a psychic link.
Yeah, it hasn't broken one yet.
Right, it hasn't.
Then why did it raise? Okay, never mind.
It hasn't broken that psychic link. So you take 14 damage. You still up?
Yep.
Okay. So it is Rada's turn.
It takes the damage from my ball.
Bonus action. Take 3 back.
Yay.
Anything else you can do?
I mean, it's still like the.
It is still in the
Yeah.
hemisphere.
Yeah. The
But
well,
it's
the
outside the
wind
wind
wall
wall,
is
too.
still up. It's a concentration.
Oh
spell.
yeah, so roll damage for that.
So
I thought. Oh yeah, it broke concentration on your. Oh okay.
On the first wall.
Yep. Yep.
yeah, on the wall of thorns.
I'm gonna have to get rid of that.
6, 11, 14.
That's a dex save.
Yeah.
It fails.
Oh.
26. 32.
32.
And it has to roll to maintain concentration.
Yeah.
Right.
So and it's at disadvantage for that roll. 32 brings it to 111. Okay, so it has to make a concentration check at the disadvantage. And it rolled a natural 20, but it also rolled a 2. So you see a flicker as the wall of force fades from it.
Cool. Do you know what else I can do?
What else do you do?
Have it make a dex saving throw.
Okay. It fails. Yeah, it fails. It rolled a 9.
Right
Modified
here on
9.
mine.
So you already grabbed them.
So 8d6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm using my last level 3 spell slot to cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay. Okay. That's a lot of damage.
So 6, that's 18, 20, 25,
Yes.
29,
32.
32.
32? Very nice. 143. Ouch. Not doing well. Alright, so that's your turn. It is then going to use another legendary action to do another psychic pulse on the person it has established a link with. And you take 9 damage.
Is Neeq down?
Just that blast of psychic energy again.
Not sure. Give me a minute, because...
Shit, that's right.
I have no idea what that conversation was without words.
I have an idea.
Lightning Bolt's a line spell, right?
It is a line spell. Yep. Yes. Yep.
What's the DC on that? 16? Okay.
Thank you for being honest, because I did not think of that.
Well, it's a dex saving throw, and I have a +9, so I have to roll a 7 or higher.
Yep. That is a 6.
I'm using my last one!
That is a 6.
That's better.
Okay.
And you have your thing.
I have evasion.
Yeah, you see it blast overhead, you're just like... you see...
Oh.
You don't even notice because of how angry you are because of Aziraphale's dead corpse.
He's making a dexterity saving throw.
What's that? For what?
The arrow.
Ah, yes, the arrow now has a path. He rolled a natural 1, so I'm going to say that crits.
Oh shit. Damn, precision damage is not multiplied, but... Okay, roll that again, so... 10 plus 10 plus 4... 24.
24, okay.
As that arrow finally hits!
24. So that is...
I think he forgot it was there.
64. He has taken 164 damage. Okay.
Jesus Christ, you giant brainy motherfucker, die!
So after your turn, he is going to use his last legendary action of the turn to do another psychic pulse against you.
Why?
And you take 9 damage. It is
what would
now...
that be halved for?
Oh, you're using, yeah, okay, yeah.
Uncanny dodge!
Yeah, uncanny dodge.
As you dodge thought.
See if he gets his Mind Blast back.
Fail.
Which he does not. He was really depending on that coming back.
I'm up by 1.
So, you see a portal open up, and he disappears.
Bitch.
As he uses plane shift.
Bitch.
Cocksucking son of a whore!
Bitch. I had a level 4 spell. I was planning on using Lightning Bolt again.
He had 30 HP, 50 HP left. He was like, no. Okay.
I mean, he's probably in deep shit anyway, because I think we killed his last Illithid.
That's when, as the Elder Brain disappears from the pool, all of the tadpoles that were in the pool just kind of shrivel up and die. And in front of it, you see what looks like an Illithid that you saw before, but his tendrils much longer, almost to the ground, just kind of... And he's just standing there. And you hear an echo throughout your brains as it begins communicating to you. What did you all hope to accomplish?
I mean, originally or after it killed the ram? Because, I mean, our priorities switched after it killed our friend, but, originally we just wanted to piss you off.
Why did you venture down here?
To forsake the ground.
Portal emblem.
So perhaps I'm supposed to do this the hard way.
Oh, please.
Everyone make an intelligence saving throw.
Fuck.
Dicks.
He
11. He does this as if like we entirely know why we're down here, and that we're not just flying by the seat of our fucking pants.
38.
Okay.
That's probably a nope.
What'd you get?
Just an int. Just straight.
And saving throw.
Yeah, that's a
Intelligence
15.
saving throw.
Yeah.
15. What did you get?
11.
11. Roll intelligence to see if you even know why you came down here.
5.
Your thoughts are surprisingly empty.
I like
You.
it.
So, you found the book, the passage of the ritual.
Which one? We've seen a lot of rituals.
The ritual to bring the underdog to the world above.
Yeah, it seems like a bitch move, really.
And on the winter solstice, he begins quoting one of the phrases that you have seen in the actual page that you found. And on the winter solstice, Palor's light will fade, being overshadowed by his green brother Langire.
Dude, the thing that kind of still confuses me is
There's a theater troupe that would be real impressed with you.
I mean, he does have,
Rada's like 50 billion shades of done right now.
he does have great dramatic timing.
So dramatic timing. Hamlet? Be great reading Hamlet. How about we... Oh, no, too bad that
Can
big
we-
brain didn't have a skull around it. Alas.
I knew him well.
Hey, he's actually cultured. Horrible aberration against nature.
Did you expect to stop it?
Not particularly.
Good.
I mean,
Or to just be a pain in
if
the
we're gonna
ass.
go out, we might as well, go out the same way we came into the world, covered in someone else's blood, kicking and screaming.
Well, I can confirm that not only did you not prevent it, it succeeded 3 weeks ago.
Really? You're pulling that plot? Really?
When you ventured forth into the gates to get in here, you lost out on 4 months of time.
Not surprised. Traveling through limbo sucks.
And the world that you knew is no longer the world as you knew it.
Kegger?
Okay, Ghost of Christmas Past, get the fuck out of here. Ghost of Solstice Past.
Man, you really don't give a fuck anymore.
Just wait till you see your home, young Rada. And he fades away.
I mean, I'll hand it to them. Impressive they managed to pull off a ritual like that, but at the same time, they do realize rituals like that can be reversed.
Okay. what do you
It
guys
means it's
do?
not bright outside. Yes!
It also means food doesn't grow,
You know
so
what that
chickens
means?
can't eat.
Which means no
Oh.
eggs.
But Neeq likes it.
And you see, that's when the realization that Aziraphale's brainless corpse lies in front of you.
Think we can fit him in the bag of holding?
No.
No, he's too big for the thing.
He is, yeah, but
That's gonna be a bitch to carry out of here.
Carpet.
Yeah, that would work actually. Use the carpet as a stretcher.
Maybe.
Where the fuck are we gonna find a cleric high enough level to bring him back?
Resurrection spell will do it. Any resurrection spell. The only one that has faded by now is Revivify. So if you got Raise Dead, that's 10 days that you guys have. And that's a level 5 spell.
Yeah, we gotta get out of the Underdark.
You do have to get out of the Underdark in 10 days. And you've been traveling here for 2 months.
We don't even know where we are in
That's-
relation
yeah.
to where we
You
started.
Yeah, we don't even know what freaking part of the plane we're on. We're not even sure we're in the Underdark anymore.
No, we know we're in the Underdark because we felt the difference between.
Yes, you know you're in the Underdark. You can see the
No,
lights
what I'm
from
saying is
technology.
we're not sure if we're in the Underdark or, as he just pointed out, the ritual worked. The Underdark is also the surface now.
The Overdark.
As far as we know, we could be on the surface of the planet. I'm gonna start looking around the room, you know,
Sure,
standard looting practices,
sure.
looking through the books, like that. Okay. 27?
27. You're looking around. A lot of the books are in Undercommon. It would take you a while to decipher them.
That in the bag, that in the bag, that in the bag.
You don't have... Oh, yeah, you could fit all of these books in there. So go ahead and write down Mind Flayer Library.
Research. If we're gonna reverse this, we're gonna have to fucking research what they did.
Library. There is one book sprawled out on the desk on the wall. That's over here. As well as the book that you tried to burn. That didn't burn.
That's also going in the bag.
Okay. So, what do you guys do?
Check out the open book. Just
What happens when I light all the candles on the altar?
Do you want to try it?
Sure.
Go ahead.
I produce flame.
So you produce flame. The altar itself begins to glow with this ermine light.
Why?
I have less than no fucks left to give, so like.
well, I'm not gonna check the open book just to see if it's anything that I can read.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and I'm gonna toss it onto the table.
A rock is now on the table.
16.
16. It's gonna take you a little bit. You're deciphering ingredients. It looks like a list of ingredients. The reagents that it needs to cast the ritual.
That's gonna be important for later.
Are there dead tadpole things?
There are dead tadpole
Gonna
things.
pick up a dead tadpole thing
Okay.
and throw it on the table.
Slap it on the table. The blood from it actually seeps into the altar, and it begins to glow a little bit more.
Are you powering evil artifact of doom?
Proceeding to go around picking up.
Okay. Every
just
single one
tossing.
you do makes it pulse a little bit more. By the end of it, it's
Arcana check.
sure.
19.
It seems to be responding to blood itself. And it was probably used to perform the ritual.
Huh.
Nope, I don't know shit. So what I'm gonna do?
Looks like you're powering it with blood. Probably what how they power the ritual.
Okay. If I keep doing it, what'll it do?
Do I look like a priest to you? It could do anything from exploding to fucking summoning a demon.
Shame. I was hoping for another nat 20 on
That
a
would be
intelligence check.
Hysterical.
I got a modded 20, but not a nat 20.
Make a luck check. Roll a percentile for me.
80.
80. So you're looking through, putting book after book after book into your into the saddlebags of holding. You look over and you turn in such a way that a book from your pouch, from your actual pouch, falls out and opens up.
Pick it up.
It is a book that was given to you by Orin. It's full of blank pages. I'm sorry, not Orin. What was his name? Orden. Orden the Red.
Oh, the one where we can write and he can read it.
Right. Bought my ink pen. So we lost a few months.
It takes a couple seconds, maybe like 2 minutes or so, and then you see, where are you?
No idea.
Mind Flayer Castle? Question mark? Somewhere in the Underdark, I think. It's a little hard to tell.
Portal.
Kind of went through a portal through the limbo.
Are you on the material plane?
Yes.
You feel a presence. Someone is trying to scry on you. Do you allow it, or are you going to try to resist?
I'll allow it.
Okay. You feel a presence looking at your surroundings. And then... Shit.
You left him in the other room,
Didn't prepare!
He's in the other room. Prepare. Teleport still goes wonky.
As Uncle Orden...
Him big.
his head almost touches the ceiling.
Like I said, Underdark.
I'm poking around looking for more little leechy things.
He does not look like his usual cheery self.
Neeq is gonna plunk down for a few minutes.
Oh. The ram, what has happened?
Ill if it happened. Though, it did make a very satisfying sound when it went pop. Really wish we'd gotten the brain, too.
He has had 4 months to level up, so...
Oh god, and he's a fucking wizard, isn't he?
Come, children. I will help.
Okay.
Looking back at the little altar that's now nice and go, oh, oh.
Everyone touches the unravel.
And the pat.
You see his eyes turn purplish as the surroundings begin swirling around you, very fuzzy, and he uses teleportation.
Touch Aziraphale's brain.
And you're almost
I don't
bracing
know.
yourself because you're outside suddenly, and you're expecting the sun to kind of glare in your face, and that's when you look up and you're outside again. You feel that fresh air. You can finally breathe. However, when you look up, you do not see the sun. You see a mass of green, just circular flames in the air where the sun once was. The entire air itself looks just bleak. Some of the plants are withering and dying, and everything looks cloudy.
I feel like we're gonna have to shank a god in the dick.
Right in the dick.
And that's when you see... that's when Orden says, "You have failed. The ritual has succeeded. And the Underdark is now bled into surface world. We are calling it the Overdark."
Yeah, and there's something you always taught me. For every magical action, there's always an equal and opposite reaction. You just need to figure out how to do it. And
Hilda, we need your help.
And as my old man used to say, if it ain't nailed down, I start pulling the books out of the bag.
Orden, where have you
Rotate
been?
them.
And you see she is holding a now 5-month-old child in her arms. It's like, oh, thank the heavens. You're all alive.
Well,
Oh, Aziraphale kind of hands the child up to Orden. Orden takes the dragon prince in his arms. You are not in bark the dream right now. Alright. I will attempt to cast Raise Dead on the Aziraphale. However, it is not guaranteed.
Reminds me. Pull the gem out. Found this too. Will this help?
Is that a black diamond?
Yeah. We found some of the old mechs mining still.
I don't need diamonds quite that powerful, but it might help bargain him back to us. Like I said, it is not guaranteed that the spell will work, but we can try.
Can't hurt.
In any case, please take my hands.
Okay.
Takes
Very
all of your
tired.
hands. Grabs a hold of your hand, and she casts Raise Dead. Okay. What are you all bringing to this ritual? What are you going to do to try to beckon the soul of Aziraphale back into its body?
Well, we're going to use a really good component because then we want our healer back.
Okay.
So we're definitely going to use the diamond.
So what do you do? How do you use the diamond? And I'm saying less mechanical and more story.
I'm trying to
narrative.
think.
How
I'm
do
trying to
you
think
do it?
narratively how to use it.
Neeq has no idea what the fuck's going on.
Because we know he's a celestial, which means he has to serve a god of some sort.
You hear Hilda, and she looks at your confusion. We are trying to convince the soul of Aziraphale back into the body.
Please.
Make a persuasion check.
Neeq is tired. She has 1 hit point left.
What would I want to roll if I wanted to try and think of something that I might have?
Charisma? 12.
Charisma 12, okay.
How about an 18 for charisma?
What are you doing?
We're being like, get your ass back here.
What do you say in particular?
Get your ass back here.
Get your ass back here. Alright, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
I did.
What did you get?
18. I rolled a natural 20, and I'm assuming it's charisma.
Okay. You rolled a natural 20?
No, I rolled a natural 19.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, jeez. Dave, what are you doing?
I'm thinking. Give me a second here.
Sure.
I'm sorry to put these away because, like, we're getting to a point where I'm gonna start dropping.
We're going to be ending the game
Yeah.
soon.
Nice to see if the ritual works first.
How to word this? My brain is currently going Sega at me. It's pissing me off because I know what I want to try to do.
It's late, so your brain
Trying to
is
figure
going.
out the wording for it.
The brain's going, no.
Whee!
Are you really gonna let an injustice like this stand?
And what are you doing with the diamond?
Crushing it, sprinkling it.
You're gonna try crushing it? Okay.
No, magic makes things brittle.
Fair.
And you're using it as a component to the magic spell as well. So,
Yep.
and you dust it over it, and you say that, and
So that would be
go ahead and make a persuasion check.
10.
At the advantage because you're using
Oh,
a
at the
fucking
advantage.
black diamond.
18. Much better.
Okay.
We are a party that is good at hitting things. We are not a party that is good at persuading.
No, I know. That's why losing a party member should be. Okay, so crush up the diamonds.
Mildly telling that even a natural 19 ends up with an 18.
So, as you see the dust from the black diamond, do you use the whole thing? All disappears. Mark that off from your inventory and
Already did.
surrounds the body of Aziraphale, and you see the body the brain actually begins to grow back in it, and the body itself is repaired, and now it is just the soul beckoning to return to it. Neeq failed,
I figured as
raising the difficulty from 10 to 11 to bring the part of the thing back. You succeeded, bringing it down to by 3. It is now difficulty 8 or higher. You succeeded as well. So I have to roll 5 or higher on this roll.
Get your lazy ass back here.
So
Come,
everyone
come, my
can
lady.
see.
Come, come, my lady. You're my butterfly. Sugar, baby.
And you see the eyes flicker open. Aziraphale stands. He wobbles a little bit. He licks you.
Yay! It's time for TV.
And that is what we ended tonight's
Fuck.
session.
Oh my god, I was gonna cry.
That was the point.
I was gonna cry. Big sad.
I'll be honest.
tears.
I'd be less upset if my character died than if Aziraphale died.
I know, right?
It's so funny that way because he is like. I love.
He was
I love
a
it.
joke.
I love it. He was such a joke character, and he turned into like one of the. He is he's the mascot. You guys are the mighty Grands. Without Aziraphale, you're just the mighty. Okay, so we have been playing for.
Like 2 hours. 2, 3.
Let's see.
It's
I don't even know.
midnight.
Wow. Okay, that time went by.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 hours. So
I'm dying, Squirtle.
up to 3 points. Well, okay, so the skill challenge was a challenging encounter, so that's 1 automatic. The fight with the Elder Brain was a savage challenge, so that's 3 right there. So that's 4 you have gained automatically already.
Cool.
So, first of all, we're going to start with Rada, since I think she was most emotionally hit with this one. What have you learned?
I do a fuckload of damage in a really small amount of time when I give 0 fucks
You've learned
about
that,
how many spell slots I'm spending.
So you've learned that your power has been exponentially growing. Okay, Neeq, what have you learned?
Neeq has learned that Neeq apparently knows random shit.
Just a beacon for random knowledge at really odd times.
Random nat 20 intelligence
Kaitla,
rolls.
what have you learned?
That is
That we
one of the
really
best.
need a party face. We really need someone
You
who
guys
actually can persuade.
Yes, you are definitely lacking in the charisma department. I mean, Aziraphale has a decent amount, but he can't talk.
Yeah. Language barriers, they're a bitch.
Rada. You've learned how to sneeze.
That's a cough, but
Oh, sorry.
it's a mistake that literally everyone
That's
makes.
hilarious.
My coughs sound like sneezes. My sneezes sound like kittens. Fuck the giant brain. Holy shit.
What about the giant brain?
Like,
Legendary actions.
legendary actions, what the fuck? Every time someone has a goddamn turn.
He gets 3 legendary actions every round, and there are 3 players, so he got 1 after every turn, basically. Yeah, so you learned the power of the Elder Brain,
Yeah,
and that was
pretty
a
much.
weakened one. So,
Yeah, but we don't necessarily know that.
well, you saw that it was definitely bruised and unhealthy. So, Neeq, what else have you learned?
I didn't get a chance to lick it.
Aww.
Also, but Neeq also didn't die from falling this time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I didn't go flying this game, so we're good.
Okay, you have learned to become more grounded.
Except when I need the flying carpet.
So yeah, Neeq is a surprisingly good pilot.
Apparently.
So, Kaitla, what have you learned?
Interdimensional portals are bullshit.
They are bullshit. They're always bullshit.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. You already knew that.
Let me rephrase that.
Kaitla learned that they're bullshit.
No, she already knew that. She grew up with wizards.
Ah.
Well, learned that it's possible to have vastly different time frames in the same plane of existence within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so
Considering the only one who was rapidly aging was a Xerophil.
Rada wants to go back and figure out what that altar does.
you've learned there is an altar with mysterious abilities that you would like to learn more of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Neek, last
I mean,
one.
I stole every book they had.
But I left it glowing and whoa.
Yeah,
That
you
was
did.
probably not a good idea.
That's fine. It's probably fine.
It's fine.
Neek has learned that Neek is very vulnerable to psychic damage, apparently.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Oh, poor baby.
But you've also learned that sometimes it's okay to be dumber. Because you were less of a snack to the things that wanted your
Right.
brains.
So,
So it's kind of checks and balances.
yeah,
Alright.
you still hurt like a bitch.
Last one, Kyla.
Learned that 6 months passed and that shit's gone completely pear-shaped on us.
Technically 4 months, but yes, you have
Well,
learned
we were-
that time has elapsed.
We were in
Well,
the
6 months since we
Underdark
last saw the
first.
sun.
Yes, 6 months have passed since you last saw the sun, and that the ritual that you all were kind of seeking to prevent went off before you even got there. So, that's 7 checkpoints for everybody.
Yay.
And that is where we end the stream for the night. Thank you all for joining. Thank you to the new follower. We really appreciate it. Hope you stayed for long.
We love you.
We do this every Friday at right around 6 o'clock. We were late today because of work reasons and other real life bullshit, but
Traffic.
Eating food.
hopefully next week we
Tacos.
can go a little bit longer. And thanks for joining us.
Some
And-
motherfucker decided it was a good idea to close down 3 lanes of traffic at the busiest time of the night
Yeah.
for that exit.
Oh my god. I've been awake for so long.
So thank you for joining us. We will see you next week when they try to undo the fuckery that is the Overdark.
Yay.
I'm gonna shake a god in the dick.
All right, thanks for joining us, guys. Bye. Toodaloo.